Hey y'all, what's up? It's Casey.
And Tamara.
And this is just kind of like a day in the life. We're on day 12 of the quarantine. From President Trump's order to stay in. We're making sure we're following rules, and the only reason we're not 6 feet away is because we live in the same house pretty much, and we haven't left.
Right. So we're both being very cautious, but...
And we suggest that all of our fans do the same, so
yes.
Don't take it as a joke. This is very real, and you should take it seriously. But we're getting some yard work done today, so come along with us, and we're going to get some yard work done.
Okay, so let me just say that I miss my yard guy, Armando. He is like the very best, and he was working for the owner of this place for years and years before I even bought this place like 5.5 years ago. So he knows everything to do. He knows everything at the beginning of the seasons that needs to be done, and he just comes in and bam, 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 and it's done. And he makes it look so easy. And yesterday I tried my hand at blowing leaves off the porch, all the winter leaves that had accumulated. It was terrible. And I discovered that there really is an art to blowing leaves, and that I had stuff come up into my face numerous times. Thank God I was wearing a mask. But it's a lot more difficult than you think it's going to be. So it's going to be quite a journey to keep this big yard clean without my yard buddy. Thank God I got Casey, although he's learning too, like me. Pretty good job over there though, Casey. That's looking good.
Alright y'all, so I am now turning the soil before we add in some better soil, because this is pretty much just red clay. So we got everything up, so now we're just turning it before we start planting the potatoes and onions.
God.
I have a thing down there if you want to take it up. You just use the concentrate, pour it into a quart size something, and then fill it up with the rest of the water.
Really? That's delicious.
Fresh strawberries, fresh lemons. We're trying, make sure you watch the video of the strawberry lemonade concentrate that I did. It's absolutely delicious.
Awesome. And it's a nice break from the heat and yard work. Oh.
I feel sweaty. I know that y'all are watching going, God, Casey's just not really caring about his gayness and how he looks anymore, but not when you're doing yard work.
We're out in the yard. I didn't even put on any makeup today. You know what?
I didn't either.
I don't think that I've put on any makeup since we've been quarantined.
All right, y'all. So we basically now turned the soil. I added some fertilizer starter kind of mix to the soil because we do have red clay soil. And basically what you want to do is you want to go ahead and build a trench, and I'll show you as I'm doing it. You want to build a trench and put the cut potato pieces eye up. And what I mean by eye is that they've sprouted, and you want the eye going up when you plant it, so it can sprout and do flower and then plant the potatoes. So here we go. So as you see, I'm cutting them in half to where there's an eye on each half-ish, which is going to be planted the cut side down. Same for the sweet potatoes. Some of the sweet potatoes hadn't sprouted yet, so we'll see how those turn out. But make sure there's an eye on each half, and then we'll put them in the trenches. As you see by walking, I'm going to go ahead and make a kind of a starter trench of where I want to plant them. They're saying 3 to 4 inches deep, so I'm just kind of mapping out exactly where I want the trenches to start. And so I know that there is the right amount in between plants and in between the different types of potatoes. So I'm just kind of walking the path to get the trench kind of started. So here now I'm kind of pulling any leftover weeds that I see, taking those out of the way, making sure that I dig the 3 to 4 inches deep for each of the potato seeds to go in. Basically they're saying kind of like digging a trench. Definitely excuse my back just showing all over the place. And so I'm going to put the plants in anywhere also from 3 to 4 inches separate. Digging, pulling more weeds, and then we'll do all of this, finish, and then we'll come back. So once all the seeds are in the ground, you want to cover them back up with the soil that you dug the trenches with, to basically where it looks exactly like it did before. So until the potato seeds, and this is alleged from what I've watched on videos, until they germinate and sprout, you don't build the mountain trench over it until you have covered, until it is sprouted. So you don't want to build it until the plant has sprouted. I still got to get some of these weeds out and get the sweet potatoes in, and then we'll come back to you. Yeah, and just like that, our 2020 potatoes are in the ground. Make sure... She's barking at bees. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and remember, please be kind in the comments. This is our first time growing plants, growing vegetables in the garden. We love helpful tips in the comments, so please leave those. If you like watching our videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Share our videos on all your social media platforms, and until next time, bye sis. And I'm going to do a video coming up after this video. I've decided on how to throw a Skype dinner party. So make sure you tune in for that, because one thing that everybody says is to keep your spirits up and to not get into depression is stay in the same type of routine that you've been doing. Right. And me and Tamara are very social people. So sometimes this could be hard for us not being able to have people over or have dinner with people or that kind of stuff, see her parents, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's been difficult.
So I'm going to do the video. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you're also liking and subscribing below. We're really excited that we've been growing rapidly on the channel, and we thank y'all from the bottom of our hearts for becoming a little sis and joining on the Being Casey fun.